Hey y'all, welcome back to Babe and Library. It's your girl Lisa, and I am in Virginia. I had a chance to go book shopping while I'm here, and I purchased some books from McKay's. So, if you don't know, McKay's is a used bookstore that they don't have in Missouri, so I have to travel. And I came up here, so I am in my brother's house, and that's why the background looks a little different. I never film in the kitchen, but I wanted to show you all some of the goodies that I got. So the first thing, which was a steal and a find, was I was able to pick up Credence by Penelope Douglas. I've seen this everywhere, and it is pretty much one of the top books that you get to see on Book Talk and on BookTube. So I was happy to be able to see this in pretty great condition. So go me. Next is a steal for me personally. I only paid $4 for this, and every time I go to half price books at my local one, it's like $13, which again is still a good price, but to get it for $4, not the witch you wed. This is a paranormal romance that has the Charmed theme, and I am a Charmed girly, so I had to pick this up when I seen it. Now, the next book I picked up is another paranormal romance that I had never heard of, but it was only like 35 cents. And how could I not? The cover is gorgeous. This is known as A Fiend in Need. This is the second book in a series, but that doesn't bother me. I'm hoping it's a standalone, but it says Demon Queen just hates it when you take away their love slaves. So it talks about Cassie, who is a demon killer, and apparently she's pretty good at her job because now they've got a hit out for her, and her cheating demon boyfriend isn't any help to her. So she gets a new love when a fairy shows up. So how could I not? Like, this sounds amazing. I'm probably going to have to see if I can find the first in this trilogy so that I can kind of binge this. But paranormal romance is my bag. Next paranormal set of books, and I meant to say Credence is not paranormal. It was just my top find, so I was happy to put that one first. But continuing on with paranormal, I have the first and the third in Elizabeth Hunter trilogy, the Psychic trilogy. I don't know if that's exactly what it's called, but I saw this on Goodreads, and it's been on my list, and they had the first and the third, hopefully to like the series so I could find the second. But this is a witch coven that centers around, I believe, women in their 40s. So there are, local suburban house moms that get into witchcraft and get into a lot of trouble because dead bodies start to pop up and everyone's looking at them. So I'm hoping to love this series and be able to find the second one. Now, moving into my historical romance, I actually have a vlog that I'm interested in doing, which is historical romances with Black female main characters. So I was able to find 3 gems. The first is a book that I've already read by Queen Beverly Jenkins. So I was able to pick up Destiny's Surrender. It was a 5-star read for me. Like, this is the second in the Destiny series, so I have to go back and read the first one and the third one, but to find this for 75 cents, say less. Literally, when I picked up the book, I threw it in my cart and said, say less. So, love that I was able to get this. I was also able to get another Beverly Jenkins book, and that is Jewel. Get into the cover. Hardcover for $2. Again, it's rare that you're going to see a Beverly Jenkins in any store, and when you do, you want to pick it up. I have not read this one, but again, that vlog is going to come up, and this will be on my list of things to read. Next, I got a 2-for-1 special in one book for, again, 75 cents, and that is Miss Vanessa Riley. This is The Bittersweet Bride and The Bashful Bride. So again, pretty much a chunker, but I intend to read both of these for that vlog. I know Vanessa Riley has been cranking out historical romances, so I can't wait to read this one. And it looks like it has a lot of wedding themes. So loving being able to pick this one up for that vlog as well. Continuing on with historical romance, not necessarily with a Black female main character, but the first one that I saw that I had to pick up, which is Erica Ridley's The Duke Heist. This is an author that will be at the Steamy Lit Con. I have been, and I know it says $6.49, that was the original price, 75 cents. I have this one on my Amazon wish list, and it's been like $9. And to find it for 75 cents was a steal. I had to hurry up and grab it because I want to read this so I can get it signed by Erica in August. The next two books I have, I actually won from Goodreads as an electronic giveaway, but I figured if I like it, might as well have it on my shelf. And that is The Bride Goes Rogue by Joanna Shute, and that is Eva Leigh's A Good Girl's Guide to Rakes. So I have both of these on my Kindle, but what's the harm in putting them on my bookshelf so that if I love it, I've got it to recommend. Now, the next 4 or 5 I have not read, but these are all popular authors. So the first one is Love is a Rogue by Lenore Bell. This is, I believe, the third. Actually, this may be the first in the series. Not necessarily sure, but I saw a couple of Goodread friends of mine actually like this one, so I figured let me pick up a Lenore Bell. This one is where Lady Beatrice Bentley, she is living in her brother's Gothic mansion and it's under renovation, and the gentleman who is Stamford Wright is doing all of the renovations in the house, and he annoys the mess out of her, and somehow they have animosity and angst because she just wants peace and quiet, and he's down there knocking down walls, or whatever the case may be, soon to be knocking down her walls. And it says when they're not arguing, they're kissing. So hopefully this is a good one by Lenore Bell. So the next one I have is Eva Leigh's The Good Girl's Guide to Rape. This is a new historical romance that talks about a notorious rake and an innocent debutante strikes a scandalous bargain. So Kieran is a gentleman who's, well, actually he's a rake. His latest antics have led him into a massive scandal that his father issues an ultimatum: find a respectable wife or inherit nothing. Now Celeste is the society's darling, and she has a spotless reputation that leaves little room for adventure, and she longs to escape her gilded cage. So of course, you know, they're going to bump into each other. They're going to make a bargain for romance, just for everyone else's benefit, and they'll fall in love. One that I've been seeing in the library every single week that I went, and I was like, all right, let me get my first Lorraine Heath, and let's make it the Duchess Hunt. I know this one is a secretary. Her boss decides that he is ready to find a wife and tasks her with finding that special someone for him. All along, she was right under his nose, and I don't know if she sabotages it, but as they go on searching for the women that could be the new head of the household, they fall in love with one another. So this sounds amazing. I have one from Kate Bateman, which is A Reckless Match. I know this is two families who are rivals. They send, I believe, they send one representative from their family every so often, maybe every 10 years or so, or down to meet with each other, sign a peace treaty, and lo and behold, somehow they wind up falling in love. So it's like an enemies, rivals to lovers book. So heard really good things about this one as well. And then because I absolutely love, again, as you all can see, I'm about to do a reading vlog for historical fiction or historical romance with Black main characters, but I wanted to find ones with other people of color. So I decided to pick up The Princess Stakes by Amelie Howard. I believe this is a second chance romance as well. Princess Cyrano is on the run. In her best disguise, she stows away for the next British ship out of India, and her secret won't be safe for long. the Duke of Embry has enough on his plate considering his troublesome new dukedom and his oath to the Queen. The last thing Captain Rysand wants to do is help the woman who broke his heart. So, good one. I've also got Up All Night with a Good Duke by Amy Rose Bennett, and this talks about Artemis Jones is a respectable finishing school teacher by day, but she's a gothic romance writer by night, and she is trying to court someone to help support her dreams of owning an academic ladies' college. Lo and behold, she gets in touch with Dominic Winters, who is a single dad and needs help taming his daughter. And he's had rumors of somehow people believe that he murdered his mad ex-wife. They meet, they fall in love, and hopefully it's some good, enjoyable quality time and family time with the daughter as well. So I'm interested to see what that's about. And then I also have Like a Sister by Kelly Garrett. This is a mystery. So this is no one bats an eye when a Black reality TV star is found dead except her estranged half-sisters, who refuse to believe the official story leads her on a dangerous search for the truth. So I'm interested to see what Kelly Garrett has in store for me. Do me a favor and leave me some sort of jewel for Like a Sister. So leave me any particular gem of your choice, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.